Welcome back, everyone, to the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge for November 2022, where this month the theme is Feast and Fortune, or as I dubbed it at the end of the last episode, Funny Feast, because we have this feast made up of as many of the items, food items that you can get in Minecraft as possible. Right now, I wish to make a deposit over at the home base, where I think we've got at least 30 of them, which I think is a decent number in there. I figure getting 3/4. I know I'm not going to get them all, no matter what I do, because there is no way in the world I'm going to kill a dragon so that I could get chorus fruit. But the first thing I need to do is to make a cake. So I'll be over on this way. So have the cake that is. Oops. Maybe I will not go that way. We don't want to get ourselves killed right on the last day trying to take unnecessary risks. One usually dies on the last day taking necessary risks, like what you need to do in order to finish a challenge or something like that. And now, what do we have here? Alright, so now we have. Oh. We have poor typing. That's what we've got. Alright, there we go. We have that. So now, is there another cow in this area? Where'd the catalog go? Oh, okay. Sorry, because of the way it was down there, it looked like it was a child. Which, why there would be a baby cow in the area this late into it, I don't know, but alright. And here we go. Let's. Alright, so that's our second cake. So we'll put our first cake into here. Good. That'll finish up our grain section. So here we go. And oh yes, we want our baked potato right here. We want our beetroot stew right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 31. So if I made a mistake somewhere and one of those isn't actually eligible, then I'll still have 30. And oh yeah, how about a nice place for this? Out here. And maybe I'll get hungry later on and be able to eat some of the cake. Now that we have that, we just have to worry about mushrooms. And I think if I find a few mushrooms, then things will really be in good shape. Now, I need a red mushroom if I'm going to make a rabbit stew, it looks like. It'll be needing a one of each type of mushroom if I'm going to be making a regular mushroom stew. Oh, I don't need that at the moment. I'll find out later on that I desperately needed it, but that's it. But that's tomorrow's problem. Come on now. Now this is the last episode. Now at the end of it, I will do an official count of everything to make sure that I got the count correct. Oh, go see. I should have brought a bottle here. I keep on forgetting how close I am to the hive. Oh, hello there. What do you got? You have got bucket of tropical fish. I've already done. right back. Okay, that's that. Oh, that was. Are there? Is there any way that I could get? Is there any way whatsoever that I will be able to get an emerald so that I can? I guess I have to just see. Now there is a farmer there. So let's see. Now, most likely the farmer will be in the field. Now, I suspect that that's one of those things I really should have figured out earlier on. Alright, what are you... Usually, though, when they want something, they want... Hello, what do you got here? 20 wheat or 22 carrots. Hmm, well... 22 wheat. That would be 3 bales, right? Yeah. Alright, so now, let's see. Ah, here we go. Now. Alright, that's... See, I need at least enough in order to... Yeah. Alright, I am going to be needing... Well, if I... He only has red mushrooms, though, so... Trading... So, getting it for the rabbit stew, I think getting only one. I will just probably have to just relocate the rest of the bales. Hello, and let's see, we want... Hey, 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 hey. There we go. We want... Oh, you want... Alright, oh, no, not that. I want... That. Good. Now. Right. Now, where did he go? Where did he... I mean, this means it's getting pretty late in the day. That's the biggest problem with this idea. There, here you go. There. Now, let's get that red mushroom. I know. Probably more efficient to trade for lots and lots of emeralds. Get as many of them possible. That way if I ran into a brown mushroom and all that stuff, but... I'm not going to do that because... Well, I'm just going to return to the rest of the wheat on this. It's only as much as necessary on taking their resources. And in fact, in most of the cases, I won't even do that much. But since they are... So I'm doing this for them. It's their feast. So therefore, using their resources is fine in this particular one. Alright, here we go. Now, I need... one red mushroom. Thank you. Now I need to get back because it is going to get late and all that stuff. And we don't want to be outside. Right. We don't want to be outside when it gets all dark. Oh, that bee scared me. I guess I'm just so used to there being nasty mobs all around. And no, don't worry, the bees aren't going to bug you. Well, at least if you don't do anything like steal their honey or anything like that. Now, unfortunately, it is now getting ultra late, so I am going to be running as fast as possible in hopes that I am not, in hopes that I won't be caught outside when when the night comes. Actually, I think the night is pretty close at hand already because I see the moon rising. Ah, okay, here we go. Ah, well, no, I'm not going to say safe at last because then a creeper will just pop out at and blow itself in my face. Now, the funny one would be if a creeper came into here and then blew up, said, "Surprise!" Now, where was I? Oh, yes. I wanted to see is now can I make... What did I do wrong this time? Oh. Why did I pick a carrot while I was at it? Oh, worst planning ever. Oh, well. Alright, so they're not going to have a rabbit stew then. Oops. Right. Now, regeneration for a few seconds, absorption for 2 minutes. Well, it doesn't have all that much saturation to it, if you ask me. Oh well. How much saturation do you get from golden carrots? They have plenty of saturation, don't they? Yeah. Okay, so the apples. Alright, so the golden apples, apparently, they have those extra healing properties, but they don't have very good saturation. That shows you how often I use golden apples. That I didn't know that little piece of trivia. Now, let's see. How about if I... Oops. Now, just seeing if I can get that piece of iron there. It has been giving me the siren call for a long time. Now, one possibility is if when the sun goes up, I head directly to the village, is it possible that I can get there before the challenge ends? Because there's about a minute of sunlight before the day officially switches over. So that means that as soon as the sun is up, I'll have to head on out, hope there isn't a creeper there to greet me in the face, and be on the way on there. So I have to time that one very, very well. And you need a crafting table in order to do it. And I have to go in there as quickly as possible. Grab a carrot. Grab a carrot. And then be at it. See, there isn't really much else I really want to do at the moment, unfortunately. Since this is a temporary world, so it's not like, oh, let me do something for the future. No, there isn't a future. The future is now. Now, let's see what we got here. Well, I might as well take the cookies back. Oh, okay, I could restore that bale. Good. So, looks like we got that done well enough. I could have used that earlier. unfortunately, I can't think of anything else to do. Oh, hang on. What are the odds? I know. Fishing is very, very poor when you're inside. If you don't have an open sky, I think it takes twice as long or something like that. But maybe I'll grab a pufferfish. I think pufferfish falls under fish, so therefore it won't be a... So it'll be something that you can catch under these circumstances. You can catch fish and junk, but you can't catch treasure when you got a small fishing hole like this. But it's seeing when the thing bobs. Like that. Alright, so that was a raw salmon. And I have to keep track of the time as I do this, which is going to be the tricky bit. Because that trips over to day 8 and the challenge is officially over. So I want to be able to get out of here before it trips over to day 8. As I said, the thing is a race against time to get a carrot without getting killed. It's that second bit that's the tricky item in there. It's usually I like to... pufferfish! Alright! We can add that to the tally then. So I got the pufferfish that way, so I don't need the fishing run anymore because what else am I to do? So I might as well cook that just to have a cooked salmon around. Just in case I need to eat one more thing. Though I do have that cake, which I was thinking of eating at the end of this entire thing. Ooh. Think about in 2 minutes, I'll have to make my mad dash. So as that ticks away, we've got the pumpkin, we've got that, we've got that. I suppose they have a little bit more kelp here. Right, because... Yeah. Oh, right, because dried kelp is treated as a block rather than as a food item. Right now I can't eat it because I ate a golden carrot. Yeah! Eat a super high saturated food and want to get hungry. That was wonderful planning. Oh well. Tick 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 tick. Well, I suppose I could tend some crops even if this isn't going to mean all that much. Someday someone's going to come in here saying, I know, this world is going to be done with in a few minutes. Some future archaeologists looking into dead worlds. Actually, are these edible? No, beets are not edible when they're on. So, oh no, of course, I forgot. Once again, I can't test what's edible and what's not because right, because I need to work off a little energy first. Now, let's see, we are actually, here we go, time for that mad dash I was talking about earlier. See what I can get. I don't see this working at all in the least. Thinking about 10 seconds. 10 seconds to get a carrot and then make a wrap. I know. I guess I'll just have to yeah, it's day 8 now. So that is the end of the series. So it's just time to take the official count. Now, I'm allowed to add to the chest afterwards because I just have to have the item. So there's no rule that it has to be in the chest. So I'll just count whatever I have for whatever remaining, but making anything new I make won't count for the challenge, so therefore won't be in the chest. So let's see. So we'll put this into here. We'll get the pufferfish. Goes into here. And oh yes. So this is the official. So this is the official list of what we've got in here. Now, I guess I can give them their wheat back. So that could go into there, but that's not going to count since you can't directly eat the wheat. And I guess we might as well give them some cookies also. And there's a dessert, nice over there. And to celebrate. Now, what's my final count? Here we are. We've got 6 on this row, 10, that's 14. So we got 14 there. And we've got 18 here. So that is 32. I got a total of 32, assuming that there isn't anything here that is disallowed. Yes, 32 is the number that we have at the end. That's it for the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge for November 2022. And all I gotta say is I'm happy they didn't actually ask me to eat all of that. Sure, I'm sure that would have made myself quite a bit more stuff than I'm already in. But that's it for the MHC for November 22, and this is Pineleaf reminding you to mine responsibly.